Hey y'all, I wanted to bring you a thrift haul today. So I got 8 pieces from a local charity thrift store. It's called People Helping People. What they do is they sell clothing, basically have a thrift store to help their food handout part of their organization to fill in the gaps of what they don't get donated. So it's a wonderful store, great ladies, always a good selection, higher end stuff. The only problem I have with the store is nothing is marked. So they kind of, at the checkout, I always say, tell me what each thing is. And usually it's not a problem, like for real. So, and if it is a little higher, sometimes things are a little lower on the other and it all balances out. So 8 items, I paid $35.75, so it comes out to $4.46 an item. So I got 2 clothing items, the rest were shoes. We'll start with clothing. So this beauty here is a Neiman Marcus 100% cashmere from the Cashmere collection dress. It is a gorgeous waffle knit. Let me bring it in close here so you can see that waffle knit. It is a full length. Thought this was just the best way to show it. Has that collar. And she's immaculate. Like, I sweater shaved it. That was really all that it needed, was a quick once over with the sweater shave, and she's beautiful. So everything I have for this haul today is listed on eBay right now, and it will be on all the other platforms, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, and Mercari in just a bit. So yes, let's get into it. So that's my cool find. Usually I find cashmere sweaters. First time finding a 100% cashmere dress. I don't know if it's a sleep dress. Could be, if you want fancy pajamas. But I think it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous color. I put Valentine's Day, I put Christmas in the for keywords in my description. So we'll see. We'll see. It is a size large too, by the way. So that was another great selling point. I think I have it listed for like $125, so we'll see what comes of that. Next up, I love seeing this little guy, the alligator. That's Lacoste. It is more of a preppy, sporty, golfing, polo type brand. It's not really for the everyday Jane. This is vintage. It's the Izod Lacoste. I apologize, things are flipped in your in the view, but Izod Lacoste, size medium, vintage. It's just a blue nylon windbreaker, cinches at the bottom, cinches around the hood. I thought it was really neat. It has these little armpit vents, so you don't sweat to death. Sometimes you can sweat when it's raining and it's hot. Yeah, so it's not going to bring the most money, but having sometimes the brands in your closet helps drive people in. So I'm hoping that's what that will do for me. Okay, so that's it for the clothes. We will move on to the shoes. Don't let this distract you. It's gorgeous. I'm just gonna leave it there. So first up, let's go with these. These cutie pies are from SAS. I believe it's San Antonio Shoe Company, I think is what it is. But aren't these fun? They're a denim, little slip-on, fun little kicking around shoe. These are like brand new. They were worn maybe once. I'm guessing she probably got them, wore them out. They were not quite the right size, and she just donated them. But these shoes can retail $125, $150. So gorgeous pickup. They're 6.5, and I listed them for like $55. So here we go. Next up, so I think this was probably the same lady. So these are also a 6.5, and they're also SAS. And aren't these just the coolest? They're kind of a suede beige sneaker. Got a little bit of lace up going on there. Again, 6.5, and they really don't look worn. Or maybe they were in a nursing home, they just didn't go outside a whole lot. I don't know, but these did have a little bit of kind of some spots, like she got splashed in the mud or dropped something and it splashed her shoe. But I used a baby wipe and most of it came off. There's a couple little spots there, but I noted that in my listing, and here we go. I think $50 is what I listed them for. So Stash is kind of hit and miss. You want to definitely look up your comps. A lot of narrow sizes, a lot of extra wide sizes come from that company. I got these because they're like brand new. Otherwise, I would not have. Usually, I pick up leather items from that brand. Just check your comps, know what you're getting before you buy, because not everything sells super well from them. So, okay, we'll go with these. Okay, these are the Aran lug boot from FRYE. Aren't these cool? These remind me of like a like Peaky Blinders. If you've seen that show, like 1920s paperboy kicking around on the streets kind of shoe. Whoever had them, they're 7.5. Whoever had them did the little knot so you don't have to tie them up. You just kind of slip them on kind of look. I love that, so I left it. They're a little cap toe. They have that FRYE logo there on the bottom. Aren't these really just so cool? They're in great shape. You know, $4.46 each pair. I couldn't pass them up. Good leather shoes. I know that FRYE isn't selling the best right now, but even at $20, I'm still making money. So definitely a win there. I'm gonna drag this chair over for the shoes. Okay, so I live in Texas, so I find a lot of cowboy boot stuff pretty often. So these are from Corral Boots. You can see that logo a little bit there. Yeah. So these are a beautiful tooled leather mule boot. I guess you would still call it a boot, even though it's just a mule, but yeah, fashioned after. It's a slip-on mule boot. There you go. But very minor toe wear. Aren't these neat? I thought these were so cool. They have been worn. I mean, they are used. So there is some heel drag, but I could take these to a cobbler, and I mean, they just put a new heel plate on, and you're fine. So people want them for the leather, for the boot part. They can have this part redone, reworked, resold. So this is what really is important when you're looking for boots, that this part, the upper and the shaft, are in good condition when a shaft is there. So these I think I have listed, what was it, $50? So I think these will do well. Hopefully they'll sell locally to somebody here. So those were definitely a pickup. That style doesn't really sell really well, the mule boot like that, but I think with the tooled leather and the coloring on it, I think that will really stand out. People like flashy boots around here. Speaking of flashy boots, dun, 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 dun. I did say I live in Texas, right? So these are from the brand Roper. They are cowboy boots. They got the Texas star there. I think these are called the Lone Star Texan. So our flag has white, red, and blue with a star on it. So there you go. Some Texas boots. They are gently worn. There's not a whole lot of heel drag. Looks like they might have just had them resold recently. But this kind of crackly look is how they're made, how they're supposed to be. I do think, though, that there is like a little rivet of some kind missing. It's on all of them. All four are missing. So I think that whoever had these took them off on purpose, whatever it was, but it does not affect the wear at all. So, and the square toe, still a thing. So I think I have these listed at 60. I think they were 50 or 60. Roper, it's not the highest end cowboy boot brand, but it'll still bring some money. So, oh, those are a size 7 women's. Yeah, so I think a rodeo gal would look super cute in those. So, my last pair, I will be honest, I had to do a double take at this logo brand. I've heard it from listening to other YouTube resellers, but it didn't click until I actually read it and had to pronounce it. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So So don't call me dense or a dodo, but it took a minute. So I'm going to give you a minute. See if you can tell what these might be. They are chunky, monkey, heavy. These are heavy. They are gorgeous. These are so Y2K. Aren't they fun? They're a dark black, dark green leather, and there's this suede in here. Kind of a almost Doc Marten looking, but they're not Doc Martens. A little bit of wear to the laces, minor toe wear. Get that other one in here so you can see the full Monty here. So these are, let me see it there, John Fluevog. So the white's just a sticker that they had on at the store that will wear off with one wear, I'm sure. But John Fluevog. So let me try to get this. It is from his Angels line. I don't know a whole lot about it, but the comps are really, really good. So I didn't know, yeah, Seventh Heaven Angel John Fluevog. So it took me a minute. I was looking, I'm like, Seventh Heaven Soul. I'm like, what? Okay. And then I saw it up here is his little triangle with his name and then the signature down here. And I'm like, okay, let's look at these. So fabulous find. I think these will do well. I think I have them listed at like 125. Hoping to sell maybe for 80. So they are men's 5, which isn't a great size, but I looked up the John Fluevog size chart, and it said +2, add 2 from the men's size to make it into women's size. So I listed them as a woman, well, I listed them as unisex, but also, because you have to pick a category on the platforms, I did a women's size 7, but also have men's size 5 in the listing. So, yeah, we'll see how these do. Aren't these just so fun? I think these could even go for punk, rockabilly, gosh, you know, a Halloween costume. I think the Wednesday Addams season 2 is coming out. I mean, there's so many options with these. Roller skating rink, hangout type shoe. But that is my haul for today. I hope you enjoyed. I found some gems. I only found 8 items, but hey, they're quality. They're quality items, and I'd rather have quality over quantity in this point in my reselling journey. So let me know what you thought, what your favorite piece was. Was it these? Was it the gorgeous cashmere dress? Let me know. And hope your sales are going great. Subscribe if you have not, and see you in the next one. Bye.